any rules about swears or anything? All right.
Fucking no.
Shit.
Right.
Fuck.
Fucking great.
Fuck.
That's probably the cold open.
Hey everybody, welcome to the PJC cast, also known as The Project Is a Girl, where we do Would You Rathers and other fun things. My name is Dane.
And I'm Jimmy.
And today, for your audio listening pleasure, we have two guests in the tub with us, starting with Jesse.
Hi, I'm Jesse.
And Jesse, what do you kind of do in general, Jesse?
I like my cats a lot.
Okay,
and
cool.
I work for a union.
Okay.
And my favorite color is green.
Okay, those are good things. Three good things.
Thank you.
And of course, our returning champion, Kyle's here. Say hi, Kyle.
Hello.
And
You're all going to fight later. We didn't tell you that.
Yeah, I'm like, who's going to be the champion after tonight?
I mean, I came ready for a death match.
no,
I did not.
I was
Sounds like Kyle then.
I was wondering why you had a crown of razor blades.
Preparedness.
Have you seen James Bond? Sort of like that. Where he throws the hat.
Oh, you're doing an odd job thing.
That's the one. I couldn't
Oh.
remember his name because fuck those movies. But
Not a big James Bond fan.
I hate it.
Oh, okay. You guys like James Bond?
Nope.
I don't have an opinion.
Okay, hey, that's fine.
I haven't seen any of them.
You've seen no James
I
Bond.
think I've seen 0.
That is pretty good. Actually, like that's
I
impressive.
agree.
You're not missing out on much.
Okay.
Some bad puns and misogyny.
Like a guy with like a metal mouth.
Well, there's that Metal Mouth guy.
He was in that movie Jaws.
Metal Mouth Leonard.
Shark.
He was also in Happy Gilmore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got a nail to the head in that movie. But he was a friend instead of an enemy.
Okay. I don't know if you're selling it or not.
Well, listen.
For $14.95.
This
Sell me,
movie,
Dave,
Happy
sell me.
Gilmore, has a young Adam Sandler playing golf. Not sold yet? Well, listen to this. The guy from James Bond is in it too.
Oh fuck!
Later.
Take my money.
Okay, I will.
I'll pay double.
I have it
Good.
on laser
How much
disc.
for the whole theater?
It's working. Ringing hands, ringing hands.
Then it pans over to him and he just takes a big chomp.
Oh, and there it
I
goes.
was John Jaws still.
I'm still John. The role that I'm
That's what
playing
I sound like.
is my real voice. Hey, we do Would You Rathers here and other fun things. Do you guys want to do a Would You Rather?
Do we have to do like a majority vote on this? Like,
Okay, all in favor, raise your flipper because we're in a hot tub. Okay, good. That's majority. Everybody did.
We all have flippers now.
We all have flipper. This episode, we're all fish people.
No, I don't have web toes. What?
Wait,
No.
Kyle, do you have
None.
what?
No. What?
Kyle has web toes.
I do.
Everybody. Wait, you do too?
Yeah.
What are the chances?
That's why I'm in a hot tub.
Ah, there you go. Our first Would You Rather comes to us from Instagram. It's the first Instagram one we've had from Snoofit by way of Wholesale Fishes. Those are usernames.
Okay.
Trust me.
Oh, Instagram.
And Snoofit asks, would you rather be named Cack or Arpit?
How are those spelled?
C-A-C-K or A-R-P-I-T. What would you rather be named?
This feels
or
like a
Arpit?
simple question, but there's a lot of layers.
There's a lot of layers. And we gotta dig into them.
I mean, my gut says cack.
Yeah, why's that?
I don't know. It's shorter?
It's one syllable.
It is one syllable.
Yeah.
It's got that going for it. I mean, it's so sharp. Cack.
It's like a swear word.
It kind
It's
of feels
like-
like it kind of feels like
Armpit sounds like your pet's name. Like that's my cat, Armpit.
or like a fantasy horse.
Yeah.
Like, come to me, Armpit.
Like a miniature horse that lays on your bed and won't listen to you. And is furry and doesn't
come on.
have hooves. And is a cat.
Yeah, you're talking about a cat right now.
Fantasy cat. It used to be a horse.
Armpit, the once was horse.
Tales have spun across the land.
Yeah. Well, I mean, cack is shorter, and it would be fun to yell, and easy to herd yelled.
It sounds powerful, too. Like, I'm Cack.
Hi, my name's Dane.
I'm Cack. Don't fuck with me.
I run this town.
It does have a certain edge to
Yeah.
it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just feel like armpit sounds like armpit.
Yes.
Well, what do you think cack
What does
sounds
cat
like?
sound like?
Crack
Well,
Nah, try again.
or cat.
go like more Boston.
Kick. Oh, cock. Oh, that took me a second.
I still stand by my
very
answer.
Yeah. Kick. Honestly, that as many episodes of this that I've done, and as many dick jokes as we've made, still didn't hear it. Cack. And I've got relatives from Chicago. Like, I should know. Cack.
Fuck you, you cat.
Put that cack in my armpit.
Hey, I'm Armpit.
Hey, that's my name. I chose it. I chose
Very
it.
forward thinking family. That's
Yeah.
my backstory.
I mean, it doesn't really change the connotations for me. As it's still
It's very powerful, phallic.
like a staff of a name
Yeah.
instead of a stinky crevice, which is an armpit.
I thought of a different stinky
Oh
crevice.
yeah, did you?
Yeah.
That's fair. It shall
Wait,
go
which
unnamed. No, it shall go unnamed.
I'll never
forever.
tell.
Deeper into this.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, cack has. Oh man, now I can't unhear.
Now imagine that's your life. It's just people not being able to unsee your name.
Just go by your last name. Oh,
My last name is Dick Fingers.
Cack dick fingers.
Oh, cack.
Have you know?
See, I don't know if I would have chosen this had I realized.
That makes it great for me and our
Because
listeners.
the second one definitely sounds like armpit, right?
Yeah.
But that first one, I don't know, just sailed right over my dome. Like, didn't even know what was going
so
on.
happy.
All right, well, what would be terrible about being named Cack besides that, and also the good thing is that it is a strong and noble name. But like, what are some good or bad things?
They might call you Khaki,
Oh, that's true.
like your friends or your enemies.
Well,
Depending.
then you spin it into khakis. I'll just be khakis.
Like the material.
Yeah. Like, I'd just rather be khakis
Would
rather
you
than
then-
cock.
Would you then only wear cock? Would you then only wear khakis? To go with
No,
your
I think
name?
I think
own
I'd wear
it.
cocks.
Oh, you just wear Crocs all over the place.
Crocs.
Come on.
Oh.
Oh, Crocs. I resemble that remark. So you just wear a bunch of cocks all over yourself. Is that what you're telling me?
Judging by how
Kyle.
fumbled it's getting you, yes.
So every time I see you,
What's your name? And you just point to any part of you.
ta-da! There I am. What problems do you see, Jimmy?
Problem with cack?
Or
I've lost track of
or
what the real
armpit.
thing is.
It's cack.
Cack and
C-A.
Armpit.
People might call you like,
Armpit.
they might be like, ooh, he's like a cactus. He's a little sparky boy.
So you're thinking of more ways of people making fun of you. I mean,
I guess, what okay. If we're gonna go, let's go deep into it.
Yeah.
You fall into a deep, hilarious depression. No.
Existential, hilarious dread.
Yeah, because that's just the nature. No, I mean, like, what do you want? Like, it's a fucking name question.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought of that.
It also sounds like the sound a cat makes when it's like horking up something.
That's an audio treat from the PJC cast to all of you in listener land.
If you hate the sound of people eating, fuck you.
This is our new cat-based ASMR podcast. Oh, that's kind of good. Wow. I can't tell if those were the jacuzzi jets or your mouth. I've said that before. I have said that before. Cool. Well, I think I would probably take Armpit.
It's cuter.
Yeah, it's a little softer. It's a little snugglier. I would definitely, every time somebody be like, "Did you say armpit?" No, Armpit. Every single time.
No, my name's Armpit.
Armpit. So I
Push your glasses up.
excuse me, it's Armpit. Maybe I'd say it like that too. Armpit. Armpit.
Oh, if you're a pirate though?
Armpit.
Oh, you're king of the pirates. One Piece-oo.
You fucking nerd.
I've never seen an episode of One Piece. And that's the way I want
I've
it
seen
to
a
stay.
half an episode. But Jesse, you'd go with Cack?
I still feel
Firmly
cack like in my bones.
You're in the Cack camp?
Yeah. All about cack.
Well, with Kyle wearing cocks all over himself, would you then be a khaki wearer? Well,
You asking me if I'd wear the cacks?
yeah, would you
Also,
would you be a solo cacker?
I might wear one cack. Just like around my neck.
I'm talking about khaki the material.
Oh, I'm still talking about dicks.
Okay. Good. And we know that Kyle would wear
I was firmly in the armpit
until
camp to start, but it's fully flipped. I'm all cack now.
Thanks to Dane.
Yeah, you're welcome. How about you, Jim?
I'm Armpit because it does sound kind of like that cat that like I don't know the name of him, but he's like a cartoon cat that isn't Garfield, and he like flops around. Like, that's what I'm thinking of. Like, I'm just adorable.
Normal.
No. I mean, yes. The most adorable cat. You're right.
I mean, in that comic strip,
Yeah.
Normal's the most adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of the one I'm thinking. It's like an online cartoon cat.
Heathcliff? He's a cat, right?
He's an old 80s cat, though.
Top Cat. Tom.
Jerry shit.
That's a mouse.
I can't think of it, but that's okay.
That's all right.
That's fine.
So now comes the time on our podcast that I like to call Consumey Hearts. And I'll tell you why.
You and you
You
alone.
like bad names.
Consumey Hearts, because we used to do a segment called Consumer Hearts. And, wait, no.
No, you fuck it up every week.
We used to do a segment called Lonely Hearts and a segment called Consumer Corner. And it just sounds better if you put them together and call them Consumey Hearts.
It sounds great if you just mix up the names and don't add any extra flair.
I mean, I guess. Matter of opinion. It's my podcast. Shut up. We're going to take two strange products that we read off of Amazon and then discuss whether or not these products would fall in love with each other. It's a perfect marriage of the two things that we love to do on this podcast.
Love and stupid bullshit.
We do love stupid bullshit. So,
Dane, why don't you go first this week?
Oh my. I feel so put on the spot.
You vulnerable?
I feel so vulnerable right now. All right. Our first product comes to us by way of Amazon. The title is Demeter Funeral Home Cologne Spray. So this is a funeral home is a blend of classic white flowers, including lilies, carnations, gladiolus, chrysanthemum, with stems and leaves. They include the stem and leaf smell of the chrysanthemum.
It's a whole package.
With a hint of mahogany and oriental carpet. Oh,
God.
dear. Yeah, that's not cool. This scent actually started out to be flower show. However, our founding perfumer personally did not like most white flowers, so this was a tough fragrance for him to develop. When our founder, Christopher Gable, smelled this one, he exclaimed, "It smells like my grandfather's funeral. Call it funeral home." So we did. That is a good description. That is maybe the best
That
description.
sounds like a thing you made up, but it's not.
It is not. So you want to smell like a fucking dead people house? It is not eligible for Prime, but it is free shipping. So, you know, it's got that going for it. It has 4 ounces of smell.
Dead water.
Liquid smell.
Dead people smell.
That's a lot of perfume.
Yeah, it is. It's like a jug.
Yeah.
So you just spread it around. It only has 3 out of 5 stars out of 8 reviews. So I guess people don't want to smell like goddamn death.
What
And the
are
people that didn't like it.
You want to hit us with some of those, maybe?
5 out of 5 stars. I smell awesome. It's clean and light. When asked what I'm wearing, the answer is always surprising. Love. Period.
What about one of them 1 stars?
One of them 1 stars is a verified purchase too. So Elena says, "I saw a post talking about this fragrance smelling like all the white flowers, like a funeral. Disappointed. It smells like paint thinner or any solvent for painting.
Oh.
Buy it. It really, really stinks."
They captured the formaldehyde essence.
Yeah, that's right. Pumping through those corpses.
Yeah.
I mean, it is funeral home. It's gonna smell like fucking formaldehyde, guys. Come on. What do you expect? Come on.
I want to smell like the good part of dead people, not the dead part of dead people.
So the memories.
My favorite part of the funeral was the flowers.
Another 5 out of 5. Purchased this for my daughter, and she flipped. Loves it. She gets a lot of compliments every time she wears it out. We will be purchasing again from this company. Love it.
You smell like my sorrow.
I just want to cry. I'm so happy. Whenever
must
I'm
be
around
it.
you. So how much would y'all pay for this fine pitcher of dead juice?
Milk gallon sized. Maybe like one of those toe tags. Like 2 toe tags.
How would you get the toe tags? How do you have toe tags?
Don't worry about it.
I'm assuming there's one floating in the bottle.
Oh,
Like the fucking
good
the
point.
worm in the bottom.
so it's the worm. It's the toe tag worm.
That's how you know it's fucking fresh.
This is real funeral home shit. Listen.
Fucking fake bullshit.
Kyle, how much would you pay for it?
4-ounce container.
Yes, I believe
Jeez,
so.
So much dead smell. Let's go with $70.
$70.
I would not pay. I would expect other people to pay.
I mean, I don't have a lot of fragrance buying experience.
Neither
so,
do I.
Yeah, so $70. Okay. Jesse,
Yeah, I feel like those are 2 different questions. What would I pay and what do I think it costs?
how much do you think it costs?
Okay. I'm going to say $30.
$30.
That's probably low.
My real guess is 15.
Why'd you ruin it?
What?
Toe tags. It's way better.
That's what I would pay.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's what I think it's worth.
I'd
Okay.
go steal 2 toe tags.
I am giving it to Jesse at $33.92. Yeah, so you will be walking away with a nice 6-pack of the funeral home fragrance.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can't wait to douse my furniture in it.
enough to last you till the day you actually die, and then become perfume.
Yeah.
Become one with the perfume earth.
They don't tell you that, but once you buy it, you're in a binding contract that once you die, they liquidate you and turn you into more perfume.
It's the circle of smell.
What is our second contestant
Second
today?
suitor. You guys like getting mugged?
No.
Do you guys how do you feel about guns? Are guns good or bad? Bad? Probably bad.
Bad.
I think we're all in agreement. The guns are bad.
Then I have the product for you. This is a book by an author called Phil Elmore, called Street Sword: Practical Use of the Long Blade for Self-Defense.
Oh dear.
Wow.
And it is a picture on the front where it says all this, and he is holding a very long sword, looking very angry at the world's wiles, perhaps. Format, paperback. Are there other options? Mass market paperback.
Oh,
I guess.
boy.
Whatever that
If you want
means.
to buy like 40 tons worth of this book. That's what I imagine a mass market is.
Yeah. You
this
just build
is
a
a-
fort out of it.
is
Just like
a-
never leave.
And then after you finish reading, you can cut through the fort with the sword.
Yeah.
Sword.
I'm assuming it can at least teach you how to cut through paper.
As long as you've made that fort on the street,
Yeah,
I
only
think
if,
you'll
only
be
if
able
it's
to cut
attacking you, the paper.
through. And you're mad.
You're like an anime samurai, like only for self-defense.
Or paper defense.
I got a paper cut at work today, so I have full right to go
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
retaliate that paper.
Kyle's full of paper rage.
Yes.
Rip. Rip it up.
Fuck you, phone books. Show you who's boss. So the description is kind of long, so we're going to see how this goes. The sword has been a brutally effective weapon for thousands of years,
None
but
can
try
dispute.
to find instruction on using one for self-defense today, and you're liable to find nothing but books written by dojo-dwelling, GI-wearing martial artists hung up on the ancient traditions and picture-perfect stances.
What a bunch of dummies.
Yeah.
Modern sword aficionado looking for real-world advice, author and pragmatic martial artist Phil Elmore wipes the slate clean with Street Sword. Despite attempts by elitists to romanticize, deify, or otherwise elevate it to a mystical artifact, Elmore treats the sword like a tool for delivering force.
Like a kitchen knife.
Period.
Or like a car. Gotta get your sword license.
And then at the end it says, reading this book won't help you win a colored belt or an Olympic fencing medal, but it may be invaluable if a knife-wielding thug ever comes crawling through your bedroom window at night. And then addendum by me, and you're carrying a big fucking sword around.
I sleep with the sword. I die by the sword because I've stabbed myself with my own sword.
You rolled over on the sword.
Oh, sword, you're the only one for me. Why do you taste like blood?
Oh, it's my blood.
It's mine. It's my own blood. Because I'm kissing a blade. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I feel like there's got to be a name for that. Like some sort of,
Fetish?
yeah, sexual turn on of your own taste of your own blood.
I mean, I guess there is like knife play, but
It's usually
that's-
someone else doing it to
It's
you.
usually, it's not like...
It's autoerotic.
Yeah.
Autoerotic knife play.
Ooh. Oh, this is going ways. This is going several ways that I don't like it. Makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm thinking
You're
about...
putting the wrong end of the sword somewhere.
I mean, I have a really hard time with like teeth stuff. Like little kids losing their teeth really skeeve me out. Or the idea of mosh pits really skeeve me out.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
The second one I'm surprised about.
Because of people getting their mouths smashed in a mosh setting. Just really...
That's a hard mosh.
Yeah, I was like, I've never experienced that or seen it.
I just
Like,
assume
it's
that...
not like punching happening, like actual
That's
punching.
what I
Yeah.
assume.
No.
No?
It's thrashing. You're just kind of wiggling aggressively.
You might like
That's
push each
what
other in the
pushing.
shoulders. Yeah. Like,
Really?
There's
Yeah.
not if you're punching, you're fucking doing it wrong.
I just imagine it's like a fight club, but with music.
I mean, maybe like an old school punk mosh.
Yeah.
Like old.
No, even
Maybe
then
what
it was just aggressive, but it wasn't like fighting.
Okay, guys. So, when I was in college,
Go on.
the Plain White Tees came and played at my college and played Hey There, Delilah. and for whatever reason, a mosh pit got it started. That's right. Maybe for one of their other songs, but it was kind of going for the Plain White Tees.
For Hey There, Delilah.
I don't. It was definitely going.
Hey there, Delilah.
And like I was there with a bunch of people from my dorm hall, and I was the hugest human there. So like I was afraid that all of these moshing people were gonna fall on the tiny people I was with. So I like tried to.
Did you like put your skirt over them and like try to protect them? These are my children.
That's right. That's right. That's how it worked. More like I threw myself in front of like tumbling people who were moshing to the Plain White Teens. It was awkward. I hated it. But I've always just assumed that mosh pits were very violent. I've never moshed. Jesse, you've moshed.
I've moshed.
How many moshes have you moshed?
I don't know.
It's
Enough.
uncountable.
Enough to lose count.
Hmm?
Enough to lose count, I said.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so. More than 2 hands. And
Probably.
2 feet.
What if I have extra toes?
Whoa. Web toes.
Those count as one.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So you only have 2 toes, is what you're saying.
Wait.
No, I have
Double counting.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so
Oh,
Yeah,
the webbing
yeah.
counts
the
as a
webbing
toe.
counts as a
I got
toe.
you.
Okay.
No,
I got you.
I've got 2 stumps for toes.
Like a witch from Roald Dahl the Witches. They don't have toes in that book.
That's true.
That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Anyway,
When they die, how do you put a toe tag on? You can't. The witches.
Oh.
They'll melt. That's a trick question.
You don't need to put a toe tag on them. You just turn them into perfume.
oh, yeah.
Which funeral homes?
Which funeral homes? Which ones?
Which perfume is it? It's the witch one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That was a good main vein. Wait,
Think about this cax.
that's right. I can't get them off my brain.
I'm gonna read a
give
review
us a little bit
or
more
two.
of this book.
A 2-star review, too short, from Ron Paul on April 9th, 2013. It covers a few Japan-type stances, a few words of caution, and that about it. Knowing what I know now, I probably would not buy it.
Because I've gone through rigorous sword training since reading this book.
And then a 5-star review by Amazon customer says, an essential guide for any immortal. There can be only one.
Very good. It's a Highlander joke.
Now, how much does this cost?
I don't know, Jimmy. You tell us.
What would you pay for such quality? Oh my fucking god.
I would pay for whatever I have in my wallet.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes, please.
So what kind of sword is this for?
It's a long
A long sword?
Long blade. This looks like a fucking Sephiroth ass fucking sword, like
As big as you are?
Like it's long and thin, like an oversized katana, like
I
big for a katana.
I think I got it in my brain.
Shoot.
I said I would. Wait, what did I say?
What was in your wallet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I
I
thought
was
you were
getting-
changing your answer
I was
based on the
getting
length of the sword.
No. Maybe one big sheath. Just a big
Pay
old.
But then you don't have anything to sheath you. Oh my
Oh,
god!
no.
I got you a sword for your sheath.
Now I guess I have to carry it around open and out in public.
Is that legal?
Probably not.
Super not.
Super not
You
legal.
conceal carry a fucking long sword?
Yeah. It just goes down my pant leg.
Well,
Cack. Jesse, what would you pay?
For this book, I'm going to say $3 at a yard sale.
Fair. How about you, Kyle?
I want the big like ton of the books.
Oh, you want it in bulk.
I want the bulk books for bonfiring.
Ah.
That's pretty good.
So I'd pay like $50 for a pallet of it.
Okay. Yeah.
I got bad news, Kyle. You are going bankrupt. The lowest. So I don't know what the deal is with this, but like I don't think there's like a normal price for it. You can buy a copy used for $137 from one seller. The lowest price of a new copy from Papa Cavalier is $338 fucking dollars, and it goes as high as $568. I didn't look at this going into this fucking review. I don't know. There's not. You can't just normally buy it. That's only from.
Dear listener, let me paint you a picture. As soon as our sweet baby James told us these prices, eyebrows shot right up, and everyone just started looking at each other just quizzically, like,
Is he serious?
is this real life? Are we actually here doing this? Who would pay that?
But for all yous that own a copy of Street Sword, Practical Use for the Long Blade for Self-Defense by Phil Elmore, at home, gold mine.
You can
Sell high.
You can offload this thing and make a pretty penny.
I wonder if you hold on to it if it goes up in value.
Yeah,
Just like real gold.
Yeah.
like a Magic the Gathering card
That's right.
or
Only some of
Bitcoin.
them.
Books, the new Bitcoin. I invested in longsword literature, and now I'm a billionaire. Speculatively. Well, shoot. Would these two
Oh yeah.
products fall in love?
This part of the bit.
This is the
I always forget by the end of it. I'm like, oh yeah, we're romancing
We're
them.
done. We're done. No, wait. They need to fall in love or not. Like the sword book, I feel is going to be real pushy. It's going to be like
too pushy.
This is what's
Yeah.
up. This is how everything
It's
is
gonna
done.
be like looking for trouble in
Right.
the name of self-defense. You know, like I got a sword. I hope no one mugs me.
While secretly really wanting to be mugged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, the floral scents, just kind of going with the flow, just kind of being there, very, very in the moment, because it'll go away quick and then have to be resprayed. You know,
Yeah.
that's how it works, right?
What if you dip the sword in the perfume?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Why would you do that, Jesse?
For ambiance.
Oh, okay.
I think for like
A floral fight.
a nasal ambiance.
So it smells good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or bad.
Or it's like giving honor to your enemy, being like,
yeah.
I'm gonna kill you, but I'm gonna make it smell good.
That's
Like
nice.
like a real honor person. What am I thinking of? What are those called? Samurai.
Honor. That's the one.
Samurai
Also known
jacks.
as honor people.
Honor people. The people of honor.
I thought of it more if you dip the if you mix them, it's more like a poison. Like the
Oh.
two are stronger together.
Like bring them in, cut them down.
Cut them all the way apart.
Ooh, what's
Like-
that sweet scent? Oh no, it's a blade.
Oh, I'm dead now. I've been cut in half, like in that Dewey Cox movie.
With a machete.
So good.
Walk Hard. You're talking
That's the
about the
one.
movie
That's
Walk
the
Hard. It's a good movie. But would they fall in love?
I feel like they'd be better business partners.
Do you
than
think so?
lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like a working relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like they would get on each other's nerves.
Why is that?
I know you said the floral was sort of maybe fleeting and go with the flow, but I also think of funeral homes and somebody that would want to wear something called funeral home. It's like maybe like a young teenage goth with a lot of
Sure.
like angst inside of them, and they're like, "Don't tell me what to do, you fucking book."
Yeah, and then that might go with the blade though too. Like a gothy person like that might like a blade.
But we're talking about a book, not a
That's
blade.
true.
If it was the sword, I would say
The sword itself.
Yeah, the sword itself.
The book does not come with the sword. Price tag as it be.
Wait, we hadn't considered this. Maybe that is why it's so expensive. Because the bookmark is a giant sword.
You get the book and it's already cut in half.
Full size katana with purchase.
That's right. Why else would a goddamn book be worth $100 or more? Like, is this a textbook for college? Like, our professors like
Samurai College.
our professors like, you need to have this sword justice book for
like-
the streets.
It's like fucking It's like a joke. The professor's like, and all these, and this one too.
And this one too. It's very important.
Good luck, fuckers. You're all failing.
Because it's got a couple of stances and some warnings, and that's it. I learned that from the reviews.
Wonder if you can find it in PDF form online.
Oh man, yeah, is
Torrent it.
Kindle Unlimited there?
Is there a Cliff Notes version?
Ooh, there is not.
Well, fuck it.
What year is this book? There was a review from 2013, but I don't know.
By
this
Ron
book
Paul.
is 11 years old. It was released on April 1st. Interesting. I think it's real, though.
The
I don't
plot
think-
gets thicker.
I don't know. This guy's face is too serious for this to like be a joke, I feel personally. Like, I think that is not sarcastic.
What if it just started out as a joke, and then he like actually got people wanting to get it from him? So he just like whipped together a book real quick and was like, "Sure,
pyramid
$200."
It's $200. Do you want to be safe or not? Do you?
I guess I do.
Do you?
I guess I do. Give me
Okay,
a book.
well, $200 then.
All right.
For safety.
Does it come with a
Street
sword?
safety.
Still have to buy the sword.
Still have to buy a sword.
Real quick before we move on. Customers who viewed this also viewed flashlight fighting. How to make your pocket flashlight a take anywhere self-defense weapon. 3.5 stars out of 5.
Can you buy that for me, please?
That book is only $33.
Oh, shit.
Still expensive for a fucking book.
Is it
but
hardback?
I don't think so.
So we're not finding love here.
No. I don't think so.
Man. That kind of makes me down. Because I was hoping that the products would fall in love.
This book also came out April 1st.
Wait.
What the fuck?
It's a conspiracy.
Same people?
It's not the same author.
I feel like we're being duped now. Now, I think we need to
No,
stop.
it is Phil Elmore. Oh, I don't know.
To be continued. ... Next time on the PJC cast. It turns out Phil Elmore is on the podcast this week.
Oh my god, can we fucking get him, please?
Yes. We'll have our PR company reach out. No, but
Can we make a letter to him?
can we
Let's
write
find.
a letter to
We haven't
Phil?
done that in a long
We have
time.
not. You want to
If I
write a
can
letter
find
with
an
us
email
later?
Yeah.
address
cool.
for him, I'm doing it.
Okay. We'll get on that. But right now, we're getting on another Would You Rather from the world of Would You Reddits. I like to delve into Reddit and find us a juicy ass Would You Rather. User Albino Adroxel. Wait, Axolotl. Those are those little...
Those little hilarious little sea creatures.
They're like... Have you seen an axolotl?
No.
No,
They
y'all-
look kind of
y'all
like
have.
an albino frog thing with like gills sticking out.
Oh, I know
of
what you're
their-
talking about, yeah.
They're these happy little fucking fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
They're very good.
Okay.
So user one of these asks, would you rather consume food in powdered form or in gaseous form?
Only?
It doesn't say only. I think it just like if you had the option.
Once.
Just once.
Just once?
Powdered food or which exists.
Yeah, it's like, that doesn't seem very exciting.
Or gaseous form.
What
Like
if it was only?
no, we
I think-
can't change it.
I think the spirit of the question is only.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Oh damn! I am outvoted. Yes, you could
much
only.
like cack. They just missed the point.
Yeah. So, right. As I was saying, only be able to eat food powdered or gaseous. Mm-hmm. Can you mix it with water? Probably not.
That's
Not to be a
yeah.
gas.
Yeah,
Because it's no longer powder if you mix water.
that's true. It is then a liquid.
It is a food mud.
Can you mix it in your... Can you take a sip of water after you put powder in it?
Yeah, I think
In your
so.
mouth?
See why not?
Swish it around
Yeah.
real good. Squish it, squish it, squish it.
It's like, what do you constitute as eating, though? Like, is the act of swallowing eating?
Oh,
Because you'd have to, like, put the powder in your mouth, chew, and swallow.
yeah, that's true. Also, breathe it in, chew and swallow.
Snort it.
You have little canisters of mashed potatoes. It
It
sure
just looks
smells
like you're
good.
huffing all the time. But it's like, no, guys, this is pizza.
We've got a whole bag of pizza. Oh man, I ate a whole
Squeeze it.
bag of pizza last night. Yeah. I mean, the powder does actually exist. I want to know, like, what would it just smell like the thing that you're eating, quote unquote, eating?
I mean, are you getting sustenance from it?
You would be getting sustenance.
Yeah. I'm picturing like getting a bag of In-N-Out food, just dumping out the food, and then just like hyperventilating with the bag.
Sounds like my
Oh,
diet.
it's so tasty.
Oh.
Animal style everything.
Yeah, fuck Atkins. Give me that bun that I can smell.
Man, you probably wouldn't gain much weight.
You would gain 0 weight. There is no calories in air.
Well, I mean,
You might be bloated.
you might die.
No, you're
What if it
getting
was
nutrients.
like highly like tiny particles of the food in the gas?
Okay.
Fucking nano machines.
Nano food machines.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it would have to be something like that for it to actually work as food.
To nourish you.
To nourish me. And food that can be absorbed through your lung tissue.
It's like, what if it was like an inhaler?
Oh, okay.
Like
An inhaler of nanoparticles.
you're like, I need a quick snack, guys.
This is Doritos.
You guys
Then
want
you
to hit?
Your mouth is like instantly fucking covered in dust.
Is dust a gas? I don't know the answer.
It's not. Dust is not a gas. I'm gonna go on record.
I think we need to email Orson about it. What was
You
his
might
name?
have a book.
Phil Elmore. I found a
Phil
website
Elmore,
for him.
not Orson.
He has his phone number on the internet.
Oh,
He
no.
says, "You may call me any time, day or night."
About flashlight or sword related questions, but not
He's
food
like
gases.
he has something. He's like, "Hello, I'm Phil Elmore, a writer, journalist, editor, content creator, voice actor,
Whoa.
and videographer based in New York."
Did you say voice actor?
I
Get
did.
him on
Let's get that boy on.
right now.
I can't find a website
Uh-oh.
or an email address. I mean, he's popular. He has a Reddit.
Oh,
Facebook.
wow.
We've been duped. He's a joke man, but that's okay. Maybe. Maybe he's not. Maybe it's serious. We're reverting to the last segment.
Maybe it's Maybelline. All right, food or powder?
Gas or powder?
Gas or powder? Thank
Food or
you.
powder?
You're welcome.
Thanks for keeping me honest.
It's important.
It is. We're doing a goddamn podcast. People
want to know the truth.
The truth about powders and gases and food. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't get full on gas.
It just means you can keep eating.
Yeah.
Keep smelling. Keep huffing.
Keep huffing.
Just like huff 24/7.
I'm a real glutton.
You just look like the most asthmatic dude around. Just all the time, just shh.
Or you just have like a tank, you know, like an oxygen tank, but it's full of pizza flavor or whatever.
Just a whole turkey. Just carrying around a whole turkey tank.
Seasonal tanks. Thanksgiving dinner.
Pumpkin spice tank.
Oh, damn. Who eats pumpkin spice by itself?
No one.
You would now because you have a tank of it.
Yeah, apparently. I meant to say pumpkin spice latte, but
Oh, okay.
I didn't get the whole words out.
I understood the meaning.
Okay.
I was being a dick about it.
You were.
Cack.
Gag.
You guys keep making fun of my name.
Because it's a silly name. Not like our pit, which is such a great
So
name.
noble.
It's a
So
really
noble they are
noble,
pit.
knightly, cute name.
Ah, pit. I think what would be the most fun food to eat powdered?
Pizza. Spaghetti.
Guys, you just want to get pizza after this?
Yeah, I think we should just get
Yeah.
pizza. Who wants a pizza?
Yeah. Raise your fin.
Raise your flippers.
Everybody's
Flippers.
flippers are waving. What would be the least fun food to eat? Powdered or
Rice.
gaseous? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's the point?
Like
Powder?
sushi, like you pick it up with, you can't with your chopsticks.
No.
It's like,
You can't do it.
I feel so
It's a powder.
inauthentic.
can you imagine powdered fish?
Ooh. Yes, I can, and it's
Yeah.
awful. Oh man, what about powdered potatoes though?
That exists.
Oh
That's
right.
Dust.
Whoops.
Potato dust.
What about-
Potato dust.
What about powdered milk? Oh wait, that exists too.
Is it whole milk?
Sure.
But
No,
only
it's
if
just
you add
powdered milk.
heavy cream.
Heaviest
Powdered
cream.
milk.
Just add cream for your milk.
To your powdered milk.
To your powdered milk. When I was cooking in Alaska, I primarily used powdered milk because it keeps for a long time, and so if you don't use it all that season, it just sits there for next season.
Oh, man.
That's a little disgusting.
Hey, it is what it is. And we definitely made like 5-gallon buckets of milk using powdered milk every day. And some people aren't used to powdered milk because nobody's used to powdered milk. And we had people coming up being like, we think your milk's spoiled. And it's like, no, it's just powdered. It just smells a little sour.
Wait, so you would give the milk to people to drink, like from a glass, or?
So we'd have a 5-gallon bucket with a spigot.
Oh my
And
god!
then we'd mix the milk and put it in the bucket.
What do you mix it with water?
Yeah.
Gross.
No, you'd mix it with milk and cream.
Well, I don't know, man.
Gatorade.
Gatorade. We had a lot of Gatorade.
It's
No,
what
that-
fishermen crave.
No, the Gatorade was powdered also. I'm not joking.
What?
Yeah, a lot of powdered Gatorade.
Ew. Where are the electrolytes hide?
In the powder. Come on,
that's
man.
what the powder is.
It was very electric
all
lighted.
electrolytes.
But when I'd make like pudding using powdered milk, the pudding would come out all like crumbly. It wasn't great. It was the least popular dessert I made was pudding.
Later, my pudding shattered when I put my spoon in it.
So
Is that normal?
I try and dress it up to make people like think that it was better. Like I'd put like a butterscotch fucking syrup on it, or I'd make a peanut butter sauce, or anything I could, and they ate it.
What choice did they
Yeah, I was
have?
like, did they want to?
Probably not. No, I gave them a lot of stuff. They had like cakes and pies and pudding and fucking some Filipino dish called babinka.
What is that?
Babinka's a rice cake with hard-boiled salt eggs in it.
What the
That's
fuck?
real. Look it up.
Can you say papinka again?
Babinka.
Oh, your eyebrows didn't go that time.
Babinka. Babinka. It's pretty good. It's
Very good.
like a light cake.
Is it salty as fuck?
The eggs are.
I want
The eggs
that.
are inside
I
this
want
cake?
that part.
Yeah.
Like
so,
a whole egg?
you quarter them. You,
Oh,
you
okay.
you boil the eggs in like super salty water, and then right before the cake is done, you make little slits in it, and you put quarters of egg in it, and then you
Sounds so involved.
Yeah.
yeah, it is, and
Perform surgery on my pastry, please.
and then
For
you'd
witchcraft.
finish baking it, and like the egg would be peeking out, and I made it, and everybody in the kitchen was like, "What the fuck did you do to this
That's
cake?"
correct.
And then all the Filipinos are like, "Did you make babinka? Is that babinka?" And they ate the shit out of that.
That's amazing.
They ate all of it very quickly because everyone loves babinka who's from the Philippines. I tried it. It was okay.
Did
Would
someone up
you-
there teach you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a woman that everyone called Mama. She was about 3 feet tall, and she was like a Filipino Yoda.
As tall as like 6 babinkas.
That's right. And she wouldn't measure anything. She would just eyeball everything, which is tough when you're baking. And like I was like, Mama, I need to know what the like portions are so I can
Fuck the deal
make a
is.
lot of it, and so like blah blah blah. So she went halfway with me, and she was like, "Okay, use these drinking cups and do 5 of these drinking cups of this." And I'm like, "That's not. I can't
That
make
sort
this at
of
home."
helps.
Yeah. I see what you're trying to do, and it's great. But yeah, there was also something called puto, which means something completely different in Spanish.
It does.
Yeah, puta? No, puto. It was
Both.
puto.
Both.
Yeah. Anyway, it's pretty much babinka without the eggs.
That's just cake. No.
It's kind of like a rice cake. And that's Dane's Alaska Corner.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you.
Would you
thank
eat it powdered or gaseous?
I would probably gas that up. I gas it right up. I want to know what it's like to eat something gassed.
What?
Also, I would never get it full. I just... Oh, that was good. And then do it again.
It will go right to your stomach.
Whatever.
It's heavy air. Heavy food air.
Instead of getting full, you just get like bloated.
Yeah,
you
just,
just
like,
eventually
burp a
like
lot.
not be able to handle more gas.
Guys, I want to just put it in my lungs.
What
I don't
is-
want it to go in my stomach.
What is the process of gassing a food? Like, you could, like, heat a food. You could powder a food, I guess. But how do you gas a food?
I feel like a Star Trek teleporter is involved, where it like breaks it all down and then rearranges it in midair.
And then you go,
Yeah, and then you chomp on the air.
take a bite of heavy, thick air.
I want to see people just like chomping through a room.
No. And this is our watermelon room. Everything in here is watermelon-y.
Hang on, does this mean you can eat all gases?
Oh, that is a very good question. I would say no, but what gas would you eat?
It's not what I would want to eat. It's what I might accidentally eat.
Oh, like farts.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Thinking
eat
about
it.
farts.
She's like, oh, what's this gas? Oh, God. Oh, God. What did you eat?
Babinka. There goes my flipper eyebrows. Yeah. So I think I'd choose the gas just because it's novel and it's something I never would do before. And also, like, powdery mouth is bad.
That enough is just to make me go no. I don't want like so dry, like if it gets inhale it to the back of your throat and you just like cough.
Stuck in there.
You like choke to death on the powder.
And not in the good way.
No, not in a good way.
First day of powdered eating, just dead.
Just dead.
Couldn't handle it.
Chokes on the powder.
That would
So
be me.
you would choose.
I'm a gas.
You're
I'm gassing.
You are a gas.
Woo!
Cool. What would the first thing you eat be as a gas?
Gravy.
Gravy gas.
Ooh.
Good answer.
Delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Kyle?
Brown going in, brown coming out.
What?
Gravy.
Ew. I've never heard that, and I don't want to hear it. You're wrong.
It's okay. It's going to be immortalized in the podcast.
Yeah, I
now.
guess so.
Forever.
Forever. What would you pick?
I'd pick gas.
Yeah.
There's just no upside to the powder. But there's at least novelty to the gas, and I think it could be fun.
Yeah. True. You'd fill it with balloons full of food gas. Yeah.
Oh man, you could eat helium.
Oh my god.
Chomp on helium.
If you eat enough helium, you'll float.
You'll float too.
We all float down here.
That's our second it reference. What about you, Jimmy?
You ever eat a mouthful of cinnamon?
Yes.
Fuck that. Gas is all the way.
Yeah?
All the way down.
We're
and
a
all the way
gassy
up.
group.
Wow.
We're a big gassy bunch.
I could have told you that already, but
Folks at home, let's just say that you should be glad you're not in this hot tub because, whoo boy,
lots and lots of bubbles.
a lot of bubbles.
The
Lot of
jets aren't on.
The
Nope.
jets are
Been off
not
the whole
on.
time.
Yeah.
Fishes fart consistently, and we are fish people.
Before we move on,
Yeah.
Phil Elmore has a Twitter account.
Oh, good.
Now, here's the thing. There are two options here on what is happening. He is Stephen Colberting it like as hard as anyone ever has, or he's like a horrible right-wing fucking nut job. And I'm really, really not sure. I can't tell. But this reads like any fucking garbage Twitter that you've ever read, and now I'm a little disappointed in Phil Elmore's existence.
Well,
Maybe?
Somebody who writes a book and charges that much for it, regardless of what the book is
Well,
about.
but that's the thing. He's not selling it. Like, those were all resells.
Oh my god.
They were all different sellers.
There's only
Like
one.
the $30 price tag on the other book had to have been the real cost, right?
Probably. It's fucking wild. He
doesn't have a church like named after him, does he?
No, he's tweeting at Tommy Loren though, and like talking about Glenn Beck, and like tweeting about
Beck.
Trump a lot.
When was the last time you heard about Glenn Beck?
That's right.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Anyways, it's Mary Fuck Kill.
Hey.
Mary Fuck Kills segment, as our regular listeners will know, where you marry one thing, fuck one thing, and kill a third thing.
Yeah.
Known
Yeah,
in the
killing.
ancient times before sex as marry, kiss, kill.
I like to call it bed, wed, or behead.
You don't like to call it that.
do.
It's not nice.
I've been
Till I.
I've been on record saying I like it, but I also like consumey hearts. So those are my opinions.
There's no accounting for good taste.
Hey,
Are these some
pull on my
Advils?
collar. Yeah, it looks like those are some Advils. You want some?
No.
They've just been sitting out.
Just
floating in
happened
the
to
tub.
They're
notice them.
soggy.
You want some recreational ibuprofen?
Can we crush it and snort it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Can I get that in gas form, please?
Yes,
Yeah.
you may. That would be pretty good.
That'd be great. I can't
Painkillers
swallow pills very well at all.
Really?
Only the size of an Advil. If it's like any bigger, I have a hard time.
Oh,
And so I just can't ever get sick.
just don't ever
Oh,
get
man.
I
sick.
had my wisdom teeth extracted surgically long ago, and I had to. They gave me like big boy fucking like ibuprofen pills, like 800 milligrams or something, and I had to crush them and put them in
Yeah.
pudding because I couldn't swallow these horse pills. Anyways, Marry, Fuck, Kill this week. Are you ready for this very good
Oh
Marry, Fuck, Kill?
no! This means it's very bad,
Oh,
guys.
no.
It's
Oh,
not. It's not
no.
the kind that Dane hates. Marry, Fuck, Kill, dimes, quarters, and nickels.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
No.
I was prepared
And it
for
doesn't
like
have the easy option.
like a pebble, the Washington Monument, and like the concept of dread. That's what I was expecting.
No, we
Okay.
should pocket that one for later.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. We'll sit on it.
Wait, what did you say? Dimes, nickels, and quarters?
Yeah, everything but pennies.
Okay.
Right, because
Because we'd all kill
we all kill pennies. I think last week we fucked pennies though. Like a couple of us definitely.
Pennies had a time in the spotlight. It's time to give the other denominations a chance.
All right. Dimes. The smallest. Generally pretty shiny. They don't tarnish too bad, right?
They have the most ridges, probably, while being the smallest. That might not be true, but that's how I feel emotionally.
It's good to
You definitely
know.
feel them the most.
Yeah.
You feel them. They're the lightest, and they're worth a lot for their size, which I like the kind of juxtaposition of like, oh, it's 10 cents, but it's so small.
Like
Good
they're
ratio
way-
of value to the coin.
Right.
Yeah, like nickel? Like fuck a nickel. Getting
I mean,
ahead of
we're
myself.
trying to
Nickel?
we're trying to
Getting
decide
ahead
whether
of myself. But like dimes are like, ooh.
Ooh.
Nickels like, I'm very large and worth less.
I want to kill the nickel.
Ooh.
Well, we're not. Jesse,
I'm sorry.
slow down
I'm
your
just
jets.
getting ahead.
Yeah,
I sort of got ahead of myself as well.
Yeah. You're,
What's the order?
well, we're going to talk about like, well, the positives and negatives, and then we'll cast a
And then
verdict.
you say
Okay.
you reveal them in any order you like.
Any order you
Oh.
like. Yeah. It doesn't really that part.
I'm
doesn't
already
really-
forming opinions before
Yeah,
we've even
no, that's
talked.
fine. Yeah, no, that's fine.
But we might sway you.
We might sway you.
Okay.
That's what we're saying. Is that the sway may happy. Anyway,
Okay.
In the tubier?
that's right. Nickels. What I do like about nickels, and hear me out. Just calm down for a second about
No.
your nickel hate. No, just come on, please. You're turning red in the face. It goes against your green fishy complexion. Nickels. I like the weight of a nickel. I like they got like a little bit of heft to them.
when you toss 1 or 50 up in the air.
Right, and then try and catch them
Yeah,
all at the same
little
time. Because you stack them on your fucking elbow.
Yeah. 50 of them.
It's 50 of them stacked high.
That's maybe $1. Is that right?
Is it?
No, there's 20 nickels and $1.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's $2 and
50
yeah.
cents?
It's too
No,
big.
yeah.
You know what sucks about
yes.
nickels?
Hmm.
Hard math.
Yeah.
That is a very good
Four
point.
grown adults couldn't just figure out $1 in a quick
true.
second. How many dimes to $1 though? 10.
Oh,
Easy.
shit.
That
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Base 10.
So what you're saying is dimes are easy.
They're a dime a dozen.
Wait, what?
But nickels, I do like the softness of a nickel.
They're smooth.
They're smoother.
Like, I always feel like the faces of them are smoother than other coins.
Agreed. That's what
the
I'm.
only
Yeah.
smooth round one. Like,
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
have
it's
ridges.
the only round.
They don't have
No
ridges.
ridges.
They couldn't afford them.
I think they're easier.
It spent the other 5 cents on getting smoothed out.
I think they're easier to carve into, which is fun. Like, have you guys seen
No.
on the internet? People will take a nickel and they'll use various implements and like make them into skulls or make them into Barack Obama.
Would they use a sword on the street?
I mean, you could. There's no rules in the rule book saying you can't.
Are you sure? Have you read the rule book?
I have cover to cover.
All $200 worth?
That's right.
It was worth it. They used the sword to fucking do it. Did you know
Yes.
that that's a crime?
I mean, defacing currency is a crime.
A criminal.
But look at our president. So,
Yeah.
political.
crime.
He is a crime.
He's the opposite of the Gogol Bordello song. Not a crime.
That's right, Dane.
Drop the charges. Drop the charges. I like that band.
They're good.
They're good. And then quarters. The lifeblood of a laundromat.
Yeah, I was like, I love them for laundry.
I love them for laundry.
You're always the most excited when you find one.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
ooh, a quarter.
You're 1/4 of the way to $1.
It's pretty
When you find
far.
a quarter.
Yeah. They're great to throw at people. Have you ever thrown, like, just whipped a quarter at a person that you're mad at?
No, but I want
that's-
to
Well,
now.
yeah. Give
I'll
it a
whip a
shot.
nickel. That's the same heft.
No, I
Approximately.
don't think.
I would.
Not nearly as accurate as a quarter.
I would keep. That's probably true. Quarters for me are one of those. They're one of those signs of how old I am and how old I feel oftentimes, because when I was a kid, and I sound so old and shitty when I fucking say this, but like when I was a kid, you could play an arcade game for a quarter.
That's true.
Right.
Remember that, guys?
And-
oh, boy.
And that was it. But now it's like just because, and it just feels so arbitrary. Like now an arcade game costs like no less than $1. Like usually $1.50 to $2 for like
Oh, my God.
for some fucking app game arcade machine.
And they use tokens now. Like, have you been in arcades lately? Like,
No,
it's all token based.
I went
you
to a
put in
Dave
money
and
for
Buster's.
tokens, and then the games
Oh,
cost
yeah.
tokens.
I went to a Dave & Buster's about a year ago, and I was supremely uncomfortable and almost lost my phone. So I have a sour
I actually
taste.
lost my phone in a Dave & Buster's.
What?
Slash, it might have been stolen. Unclear.
Was it Dane?
Was it you?
I found your phone there, so like I gave it back to you later. Didn't I?
Nope.
No?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's just my phone now.
Damn
Damn
it.
God damn it.
Solving
Why?
crimes on the PJC cast.
Next time on the PJC Mystery Hour.
Dane's a fucking crook.
He's a criminal. He's defacing nickels and stealing.
Where did you lose it?
At a Dave & Buster's in San Antonio.
Okay, I've never been to San Antonio. Wink.
Or have you?
Yeah.
Or so he claims.
Were you like,
Perfect crime.
did you like set it down to play a game or?
It's unclear whether I set it down to play a game or it like fell out of my pocket. Mm-hmm. Because I think I was wearing like a blazer that had like kind of tiny pockets, and I didn't know I was going to be going to Dave & Buster's. I was there for work, and some people were just like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Dave & Buster's to celebrate somebody's something. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "I've never been,
So
let's go."
I mean, I'm wearing this blazer, so I guess I shouldn't, but I will.
But I will.
Throwing caution to the wind with my blazer on.
Yeah.
I went into one of those horror ride games. I mean, you guys know this, where you kind of like step into a tiny room with a screen and the bench moves around and you're like trying to shoot things on the screen also. No?
What?
No.
Nothing?
What, are you talking about an arcade machine or a place? Because you said a tiny room, but do you just mean an arcade
It is a
booth?
tiny room booth. It's a tiny booth room.
That is an
Booth
arcade
room?
machine or
It is
not?
it is an arcade machine. So
So like you sit down and it's like
It's-
two people.
it's humongous. 2 to 4 people can get into
Oh my
one of
God.
these babies, and it's like a 4D experience. So they like spritz little water on your face at certain times, and like air jets like squirm out underneath your legs to make you feel like they're snakes. And you guys haven't seen any of these?
No.
Not
Yeah,
like
not-
that
not that
specifically.
elaborate.
And the benches will
Not that
like
big.
pump up a little bit and like bump you up your upper bupper. And I was so excited to play because I've seen them, but I'm a scaredy cat, so I never want to go into them. But this time I was like, no, I'm going to go into it. But it took forever for the previous people to get out. So I sat in it for a second, and then my other people didn't come. So when I got up, somebody else just swooped in on that sucker because it's so impressive. And then my phone was gone. And I kept interrupting them, being like, hey, can I check the seat? Like, oh, wait, yeah, can I check the seat? And they're like, it's not here. And then later they were like, yeah, it was here. We're sorry.
So you got your phone back?
I got my phone back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We thought it was the seat that was vibrating. It was just trying to
It
be
was
your
just-
phone. Somebody's really trying to get a hold of you.
And of course, it was at 5%. Anyway, Mary fuck kill.
Oh, yeah.
The
Nickel.
Tangent Cast.
Nickel, dime, quarter. Go.
Oh, I have to do it right
Yeah,
now?
do it now, though.
If you're not ready,
We've
then
discussed.
then you don't have to, and it's okay.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
Kyle, go. Be ready.
Well, I was ready, but now I feel pressure. I would marry the quarter because quarter is just the universal gamer symbol for another life.
Oh, that's
Like
fun.
that is another life to play.
Yeah.
And
Back
quarter,
in
like
my day.
back in my day, you could play a whole life on a quarter. Now it costs at least 5.
Quarters.
A lot of fucking money.
But yeah, it's super nostalgic. So I want to keep the quarter around forever.
Okay.
I'd probably kill the fucking nickel.
yeah.
Like it's
Take
just
that, nickel.
it's kind of going the same way of the penny. Like it's just not necessary.
Thanks, inflation. Jeez.
Actually, should have asked, are we doing this in a world where pennies don't exist anymore, or do they?
Why would we... Wait. Back up. Why would we do that? In what world? What would give you the idea that the PJC cast exists in a world where pennies don't exist? Is that a part of our lore at any
It
point?
is now. Fuck.
I don't know.
Update the wiki.
We probably killed the penny on a different Mary Fuck Kill.
I guess. Maybe.
Because like imagine a world with pennies and then dimes.
Mm-hmm.
You either have 9 pennies or a dime.
Oof.
Like there's
That's
no
cumbersome.
middle ground.
That's the worst.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. Leave it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I'm still killing the nickel.
Okay.
And then I'm fucking the dime.
Why?
Because I want to fuck on a dime.
Ah. Okay. I'm leaving. Bye.
That
was good.
That's my one pun.
It was clever wordplay. Very good. I think I would marry the quarter because you're always happy to see a quarter. Always. And you can flip it.
You can't flip the other one?
No, you can't flip it.
Not as easily.
Have you ever tried to flip a dime? Have you ever tried to flip a dime?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you'll have to show me because I've never tried.
Dane, incapable of flipping dimes.
I can't
Canon.
yet. Canon. So hey, look, a cannon. So I would marry that quarter, and I would be able to do all the laundry I ever wanted, and yeah. Also, if you got a sleeve of quarters, that's got a good weight to it. And then I
Sounds
would
actually worth
fuck
something.
fuck the nickel because it's so smooth. Feels good on my body. Love that nickel. And you know, it's kind of cheap and kind of dirty. Oh, yeah. Get into it. Also, like, if I fucked the dime, it's kind of small. Like I don't know if I would get any like real heft to it. Like there wouldn't be any visceral reaction. I'd have to get to know it on a personal level. And if I'm only going to be fucking this thing once, then I want it to, you know, have a little bit of something to it, like the smoothness and a little bit of weight and stuff like that. And so it's only worth 5 cents. You know, we're all people, including money, and we all need to just get along with it, you know? And then I would kill the dime because, like, where do they all go? Who knows? We only have quarters and nickels at any given point because all the dimes just float to the bottom.
Yeah.
The end.
Like a Taco Bell thing? Like, what are you talking about?
Sure, we're just, you know.
Like, you go to, like, a Taco Bell and you have those machines where you get the fucking quarter, you remember?
Yeah.
Where you
Yeah,
it's like
you
the
twist
water
it at the top.
and you try to catch it.
Yeah, and then you win a free taco.
Yeah.
Hey, I won the free taco.
Hey, taco slinger! I've won yet again!
Oh boy, the guy with the lucky coins.
That's why they call me Lucky Coins.
I hate making free tacos for that chump.
What was that?
Nothing. Here's your free taco. Snicker,
thank
snicker,
you.
snicker. Scene. What would you do, Jimmy?
And I was gonna go with Kyle's answer, but I think I like your answers.
Oh,
Because there's no way I'm not marrying the quarter. I should say. It's of course I'm. You put a string on it, and you fucking get laundry infinitely, and a wife or husband.
The old quarter and string.
That's my quarter and string wife. But then I was gonna fuck the dime, but Dane brought up a good smooth point. But the nickel is good and smooth. Though the dime does have ridges for my pleasure, the
you're
nickel,
right.
that smoothness is not to be fucking trifled with.
No, you
so
can't.
I'll fuck that, and I'll kill the itty bitty baby dime.
Oh,
Oh.
now I kind of feel bad for it because you called it a baby.
Itty bitty
Jimmy, killing
yeah.
babies.
I will do that.
Jimmy the Butcher. How about you, Jesse?
Well, I feel kind of gross about my choices now that
Yeah.
the dime has been made into a baby.
Infantilized. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not claiming the fault on that though.
We hereby retract any babification.
Thank you.
Of any money.
Okay.
Strike it from the record.
What a babe.
So I'm gonna marry the dime.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the dime is gonna be agreeable and helpful, and
That's true. Dimes are that.
yeah, like it's not gonna try to boss me around.
Not like those fucking
Yeah,
quarters.
those big fucking quarters and nickels, jerks. Yeah, the nickel definitely is getting killed.
Yeah.
That's a useless fucker.
No. Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here. And I'm gonna fuck the quarter. It's nice and big, but I don't want that all the time.
Sometimes you want big,
But not all the time.
but not all the time. It's a sometimes food.
It's a sometimes cack.
Sometimes cack.
Sometimes cack.
Cool. Our last Would You Rather comes to us from Jess on Facebook. And Jess asks, would you rather be able to cook as well as Gordon Ramsay?
Ooh.
Or be able to verbally berate people as well as Gordon Ramsay does? Ooh. Just a litany of...
Fucks and bitches.
Just yelling.
If this chicken was any more raw, then it would be in an egg. With a shell on it.
It just doesn't come out the same way
No,
for
it
you.
doesn't. I'm bad at it. There's the whole, Gordon Ramsay rant meme that's out there. You guys familiar? You all?
It's
No.
frozen.
Whoa.
That's what he says.
He does say that. Yeah, there's a meme out there of Gordon Ramsay.
I believe you.
Go on.
Berate.
What are you stopping
And
for?
Being like, if this was any more raw, then I'd need a condom or something like that. I don't know. That one didn't make sense. I'm bad at memes.
Memes are whatever you want them to be.
If
Just
this
feel the
chicken
meme.
was any colder, it would be a Pixar star. It's a Frozen joke.
Oh, I get it.
That's the
Oh.
joke. Whoa.
Very good. All right, so verbally berate as Gordon Ramsay would, or cook as good as him because he's a good cook man.
He's a very
Oh.
good cook man.
Yeah. Apparently he's a very nice person also, and most of it is a persona that he puts on for the television.
Especially the American, because he has two versions of that show.
Yeah.
Of Kitchen Nightmares, and on the British version, he's still kind of a prick when he needs to be, but like he's not
Most of the time.
screaming.
Yeah, most of the time he's just like, "Hey guys,
Hey, this needs
do
to
it
happen.
a little bit better.
Yeah.
Maybe get rid of this bullshit and do it better." Have you thought about that one? Oh, I'm Gordon Ramsay. This is my...
Go on.
Sorry, does he have the one with the kids?
Yeah.
He does have
He's
the
very
kid.
nice on that one
Yeah,
to the
he's
children.
extremely nice.
So fucking supportive of these brilliant children who are very good cooks for like 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
What is very good cook for an 8-year-old?
What were you cooking at 8? It's better than that.
I have a real answer.
What is it?
I was very experimental in the kitchen, and I made chili eggs, which was a can of chili with an egg broken into it.
Was it good?
No,
and
it was
worth
awful. It was really bad. And my parents were just like, "Why did you waste this chili?"
Not the egg.
Pursue my dreams, Mom.
I'm gonna be Gordon Ramsay one day.
That's right.
You'll see.
I was very experimental, so I tried to make bread once by just like, yeah, it's fucking eggs and flour and some water and salt, right? Like that's what it is. This is very dense.
This is a pace.
This is a paste. My dad did try and make donuts once and forgot the flour in it. So, because we had like one of those as seen on TV donut shaped pans where they had a bunch of little donuts in it.
Little mini ones?
Yeah, the little mini donut pan.
I remember that.
And he made them, but forgot the flour, and we all made fun of him and called them no nuts. Cock.
Sure, he appreciated that.
I mean, how often do you guys feel like verbally berating somebody? That's kind of a question that is pertinent to
Almost never for
Right.
me. Yeah.
In or out of work,
at both, either.
then at least 10 hours a day.
Oh
Minimum.
no.
Oh no! So you really need to get it out there.
Yes.
Well,
So do you think that the ability to verbally berate like Gordon Ramsay comes with sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Like the power to do it, or like people will accept you doing it the way that they do with Gordon Ramsay?
I mean, that's a really good
freeze
question.
up.
I mean,
They're just like, oh my
they
god.
just take it.
Yeah,
Like,
they're just like, well, I guess you get to do that because, you know.
I think people.
It's just so commanding.
Yeah, I think people definitely recognize skill when they hear it. So they're like, "Oh wow, I'm getting verbally berated really well right now."
I should never.
Oh, she's right.
I am a fucking weasel.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe. Definitely you'd be known for it, because if you're very good at something and you do it at all, people kind of know that you're very good at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that make it acceptable?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a moral judgment on your part.
All right.
It's also that, like, you just have the ability to berate someone like Gordon Ramsay. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean you always berate them like Gordon Ramsay.
You might.
Like,
10 hours a
I
day.
mean, yeah.
If you're an expert at it, I don't know. If I'm like very, very good at something, I kind of want to flex that muscle. Be like, hey, fuck you forever, you piece of shit. And
Fuck you in your dreams.
they're like, oh my god, my dreams are sacred. I'm like, not anymore.
Not anymore, because I verbally berated you into them. Into a coma.
Oh, my safe space.
Berate people just enough so that you invade their dreams.
No. It's a fine
Then
line.
you're berating them all the time.
Oh. That seems like torture. That
That's how you
seems
know
like
you've
real.
made it.
Yeah.
It's against the Geneva Convention. You cannot berate people in their dreams.
You can't prove I was in their dreams.
Can't prove a dream
Yet.
yet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And they're working on that.
It's coming.
Any minute now, we're gonna have nano food and fucking dream beratement.
That'll cost extra.
I'm here for an argument.
I'm gonna berate people about how they cook gas.
It's
Oh, man.
burned somehow.
You've burnt this air.
Too dense.
This is dense air.
Should be light and fluffy.
like air.
How'd you fuck up air?
See, you're already on your way to being
kinda
a
fun.
regular Gordon Ramsay. All right, Jesse, I want you to berate me real quick. Can you berate me? Do you think you have it in you?
Ooh, I don't know.
All right.
It seems really intense.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, give me a scenario.
Okay, so you're the host of a dinner party.
Okay.
And you have broken out your finest red wine. That is just like it's a good one. It's one of the good ones of red wines, you know?
It's like old.
It's like old.
It's like from 1942.
Sure, why not? Yeah. It's
very old.
And you
Perfectly preserved.
only own white things like carpet and chairs and tables and walls and pictures and
Clothes.
stuffed animals
Just
and
white
clothes.
pictures on the wall.
White frames with white in them. And
So I'm really white.
yeah, I mean you're pretty washed out, and just everything is like sparkling and clean, and then Dane comes in. You're having a dinner party and everyone's acting real good and proper and nice, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna break out this vintage, and you pour it out.
Everyone, be careful.
And I need to sneeze. And I've got the glass of wine in my hand, but I try and make it into a joke, and I intentionally sneeze really hard, and I just splash that shit all over your fucking apartment, so there's just red wine.
It's just an apartment.
Yeah.
Very white
This
apartment.
is just one apartment, and
The
it's
studio.
just somehow you gave me
Small party.
somehow you gave me
It's really
the
just the four of us here.
You gave me the goblet of wine, and I just sprayed it everywhere, and it's dripping down the walls, and it got into the picture frame.
God damn it, Dane.
And go.
What the fuck did you do? You knew this was a special night for me.
I just...
No, don't even start with me. Everything was beautiful and pristine, and you had to turn it into a joke.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. I don't even know if you need the Gordon Ramsay powers.
I probably don't.
Do you have an untapped rage?
Yes.
Do you think being able to berate as well as Gordon Ramsay would be able to help you tap into that untapped rage?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like it's less untapped rage and just an inability to be okay with being mad.
Oh, okay.
So it might be actually nice to have that. That's why I think I was asking, like, if it's acceptable for me to berate people, because then I could be like, oh, I'm allowed to be mad. I can, like, really put it out there.
Jesse, I would argue it's okay for you to be mad now.
That's what my therapist said yesterday.
No one will stop you.
I mean, if you get mad right here now, we'll be like, we're sorry, and you're allowed to be mad.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not mad yet, but I'm trying to figure out a reason to be.
I'll find a reason.
I'll find a way.
Just gotta think about it.
You could ask Kyle. I think he's pretty mad all the time at his coworkers.
They just suck. And I know at least one of them listens to this podcast, so he can vouch for me.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, coworker. Hey,
That he himself does suck as a coworker of yours. Nah.
He's all right. I tell him he sucks all the time.
Oh, okay. Good.
He's probably the one person I already berate. Like Gordon Ramsay. I just want to be able to do that with everyone else.
Sure. I think I would cook as good as Gordon Ramsay because I like cooking and I want to be able to do it well. And I don't have an untapped rage. I don't have really any rage. I am non-confrontational and I need everyone to like me in a maybe pathological
In
sort
a
of way.
major way.
In a major way. Everyone look at me, pay attention, and like me, please.
No anger. Do it this way.
None.
Dane, are you sure you just don't have a completely suppressed rage?
Yeah, that's what you just said points
it's
to
so
that.
suppressed that you need people to like you all the time?
What?
Have you seen Mob Psycho, though?
Grr.
Everyone, stay back!
Coming out, boys.
I'm so. Oh, now you're getting me going. Ooh, look at this temple throb.
How does the red wine on the floor make you feel, Dan?
Yeah.
On this white carpet.
Grr.
You hand laid the carpet yourself.
I laid that carpet, and now I'm mad because it's ruined. Oh. At my job, I do let out anger at the children I watch. Because let me tell you guys, they won't get out of the goddamn bathroom, and I tell them every day, stop playing in the bathroom, but they always play in the bathroom.
What are they doing in there?
Who the fuck knows?
Are you allowed to go into the
Yeah.
bathroom?
I can yell into the bathroom, stop playing in the bathroom, because who climbs walls? Who climbs the walls of a bathroom? Who climbs stall walls? Children do. And they'll
Spider-Man.
break their fucking arms, and I'm the one who's in charge of, like, scooping them off that dirty-ass floor.
Ew.
But I don't have a lot of rage in me. Just,
Towards children.
just more
All
towards-
directed towards children.
That's correct.
specifically people who play in bathrooms. So I think I would choose the cooking thing. The end. Jesse?
I'm also going to go with cooking. Although I have apparently an untapped rage. I feel like I'm working to tap into it in
I'm guessing
therapy.
we all do.
So,
Sure.
so I'd rather be able to cook some fucking awesome food.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be fun.
yeah.
Then we can like throw a dinner party in your white apartment.
No, it's going to be all black.
Oh.
Then it doesn't matter what you drop anywhere.
Oh, you can't drop a white wine.
It's gonna be a bottle of bleach sitting on the counter.
Who brought
Delicious.
the bleach? Yeah, what about you?
I'm definitely rage.
Yeah, you're a rage man.
All rage, all the time.
And would you use it on your coworkers?
Absolutely. And I think they know that would be the case.
You wouldn't be afraid of getting fired for
No, because I'm gonna own it.
Oh.
I'm gonna use that to plow my way to the top.
That's
He's
correct.
the mad. He's the madman. Stay away from him. How about you, Jimmy?
Would you mind just setting up that scene again for me? But it's me this time.
So
The whole
Jimmy.
thing from the start.
Oh, here's your wine, sir.
Achoo, splat.
Oh, that's okay, sweetie. I'm gonna go with cooking.
But I've heard you get mad before.
I know. So that's the misconception that a few people have. I get frustrated, and I get
You don't
like
think Gordon
loud.
Ramsay gets frustrated?
Huh?
You don't think it's Gordon Ramsay getting frustrated?
I mean, maybe, but like I'm not like mad. Like mad's like different.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
but frustrated and yelling.
All I can say is don't get Jimmy frustrated because it's scary.
I get mad at technology sometimes.
He do.
I'm like, this computer should work and it's not working, and there's nothing I can do, and it's very upsetting.
So you would cook.
I'm a cook, and
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I guess we did
It's
it. Okay, bye, everyone.
what can I cook you guys
What can you cook?
right now?
I would like a fricasseed duck.
Bam, it's done.
Oh, shit.
Very good.
Oh, my God.
Chicken a la king.
Bam, done.
Wow.
It's all birds. What bird dish do you want?
Was that the only person who chose rage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Which one of you makes the best pizza and what is it?
It's me. Bam, here it is.
What is it?
Pineapple on ham.
Damn right.
It's your favorite. It's kind
There's
of
one
favorite.
great cook in this room. You didn't answer quick enough.
It's half and half. We can eat the other half. It's different.
Listen,
It's
I stuffed my pineapple with ham and covered it in dough. So take that.
fine. Wait a goddamn minute.
Pineapple cookie dough? What is this?
Sure. I did
That
it.
sounds actually
Yeah, okay.
amazing.
Let's do
I
that.
would try it.
Pineapple upside down pizza.
Whoa! It's thick crust from
So
Chicago.
you're that deconstructing cook where
Yeah.
you take a food, deconstruct it, and then remake
Single
Yeah.
piece of pineapple.
And then makes it into a gas. Anyway, that's the Project Koozie crew, everybody, for another week. I want to thank Jesse and Kyle for joining us today in the tub. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. And Kyle, you just drop by whenever you want, buddy. You just come on through.
I dropped by at the same time every week. You guys just
happen to be doing a podcast right now. If any of you out there in Listenerland have any Would You Rathers for us, please send them to the PJCcast@gmail.com or tweet them using hashtag the PJCcast. Even if you only got half of a Would You Rather, or what I like to call halfies. You can send them over. You can also send them on Facebook. We're there. You can look us up on Patreon and give us money to get extra stuff.
It's very good.
And you can send Would You Rathers there too. And we're on Instagram, and we're pretty much all over the internet at the PJCcast. So
If you are a spider crawling the World Wide Web, find us online.
if you're a surfing spider on a
A really cool spider.
a really cool spider on,
Yeah.
on a surfboard, a cyber surfboard full of cybering.
You ever cybered with a spider?
Not yet.
You're about to.
The internet. TM.
Series of tubes. So yeah, look us up all there with them and those things. And for another week, my name is Dane.
And I'm Jimmy.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jesse.
And have a good night and get home safe. And then we're done.
And then we keep talking for a little while.
Well, I mean, we talked a little bit. How'd you like it?
It was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hope I did the right answer.
You
There were
scored.
wrong answers.
You scored 12 points.
How many did you guys score?
I scored like 10 and a half.
All right. I'll take it.
It's out of 100.
We all did
It's a
poorly.
real fail every week.
No. I hate failing.